What's up with it? We back with another episode of Rick's Talk, episode 12. What's up with it, people? Thank you for tuning in to episode 12. Today's topic is going to be about you deserve to be rich. And I want to give a special shout out to Earn Your Leisure hostess, Rashad and Troy, for this book, this gem right here. You deserve to be rich. And I want to dive into it. What this book, a part of what it touches on. You deserve to be rich. First of all, you have to start off with, what does it mean to be rich? I don't have my dictionary right now, but my definition of to be rich means to have an abundance of something. You can be rich in knowledge. You can be rich, you can be rich in fashion designs. You can be rich in anything. You can be rich in anything. Anything you want, anything you desire, you can be rich in it. You can have an abundance of it. But you deserve to be rich when it pertains to being wealthy. Means that you have to have an abundance of knowledge to become wealthy. You have to be rich in knowledge to become wealthy. What do you mean, Jay? If you want to open a counseling service, right? Will you become wealthy right off the bat if you don't know anything about it? No. 9 times out of 10, you will fail. Unless you get rich in the knowledge of being a counselor, then your wealth is going to increase. Your wealth is going to blow up. That's what it means by you deserve to be rich. I'm giving y'all the free game. I'm giving y'all the blueprint. Over the past few years, I have been sitting back and really being a student of the game. I've put my music career on the back burner so many times. I've been on and off with my clothing line, Pure X Apparel, graphic designing. I design for myself all of my artworks and all of my, all of my flyers and my online content, my production skills. I produce everything, from the music all the way up to this podcast as well, and a few other projects. But over the past few years, I have been getting rich in knowledge. So once I figure out what it is I want to go full throttle with, which I already know what it is, I can apply that knowledge that I'm rich in, that richness that I have, to gain my wealth from it. Because now I know what people desire. Now I know what people need, And the same thing goes for you. When you get rich in something, you begin to learn what people need, and then you apply them with what they need, instead of applying with them with meaningless substance. So the phrase, you deserve to be rich. Shout out to Earn Your Leisure host again, Rashad and Troy, because that book right there is a gem. And I haven't even cracked the surface of reading all the way into it yet. But from what I've started with, it ain't nothing but good. It's nothing but good. You know, there's one part in there that speaks on financial trauma. And this is something that is big in the African American, indigenous American culture and community in today's times. You know, we're living with a financial trauma, and we live with that trauma of, I might as well spend it now. Today is not promised, or I might as well spend it all. It's just gonna be sitting anyway. Or I might as well spend it all and then I wait for my next check and then I can do what I want to do with my next check. There's no discipline because we're traumatized. You know, our relationship with money has never been solid because we were never taught to be disciplined with money when growing up. When I was a kid in the hood, growing up in the neighborhood, my grandpa, uncles, aunties, cousins, they'll give me dollars on dollars on dollars. Get the dollar. That was a prize as a kid. You get $1? Man, I go to the corner store, I get 4 bags of chips, a fruit punch drink, and a little Debbie cake, all for $1. Oh, that was my meal for the summer, right there. That was my meal for the whole day. That right there, that was the meal. But only if somebody had told me, with this dollar I give you, save 50 cents, spend 50 cents. I would have got me a bag of chips and a drink. And I probably would have been left with 25 cents. And guess what? Each summer, 100 and something days, if you do that math on that, 100 times 0.25, 100 times 0.25. It's a little up in the nighttime while I'm filming this. But I don't want to say the wrong answer, but I believe it'll be $25. I believe so. Wait, no. 125 cents. So 4 quarters and $1. So 4 quarters, it's 100 days. So 4 divided by 100, that'd be 4, 20, 100 by 4, 4, 10, 2, 8, 2, 25. I told you it's late. It's 25. You'll have $25 going into the school year. As a kid, as an 8-year-old kid and 7-year-old kid, 8-year-old kid in 2000, what was that? 2000. 2003 with $25. That was a lot of money for a 7-year-old in 2003. So all I'm saying is that if they would have taught me, you know, the compounding interest of letting my change build up over the summer, I would have had $25. You know how many toys I could have got with that? Better yet, if I had somebody in my family that say, hey, give me that $25. I want to show you about stocks. We'll be having a whole nother different conversation right now. But I'm right where I need to be at right now. So I'm not going to discredit any of my upbringings of how I've reached this point. You know, I don't say L's anymore, I say lessons. All of my lessons that I have experienced over the years have led me up to this point. To me saying to other people, because I know and I believe and I am rich. And I want you all to know that you deserve to be rich too. Rich means to have an abundance of whatever that is. And you can apply that to become wealthy. Because wealthy is what associates with dollar value in financial terms. Rich is an adjective that describes what you are. I am rich. I have rich knowledge. I have rich clothes. You understand what I'm saying? I have an abundance of clothes. I have an abundance of this. So, major shout out to Troy and Rashad. Earn your leisure. Man, shout out to y'all for putting this out here on the market. You know, this right here is I love getting books. I love collecting books because, you know, books are knowledge. And it's not only knowledge, but it's knowledge that comes from other successful people. And that's helpful in today's times. You know what I'm saying? So, you deserve to be rich. And once you become rich, you can apply that to become wealthy and have generational wealth for your family. And that's it for episode 12 on Rick's Talk. Make sure that, what's up with it, gang? Thank you all for tuning in today. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and tell me how you feel about this. And if you have any questions, ask me any questions that you may have. Did I answer anything, you know, for you that's been on your mind? Did I confirm anything, you know? And also, down in my section where, you know, all of my information is, I have all of my extra work links. I have all of my crypto links with the codes that you can use to sign up and, you know, make sure you do the whole 9. I'm all about passing the knowledge and passing the extras to everybody, because we all deserve extra. We all deserve to be rich. So, thank y'all for tuning in. J Rick's out. See you next time.